Hi everyone, happy Thursday to you. Welcome to Hair Flair Live. I apologize, I'm a few minutes behind schedule this afternoon, but I'm happy to be here and I'm super excited because we have a really cool show. So as you hop on, please feel free to say hello. We're gonna showcase tonight, I'm gonna be showcasing the brand new Gabor styles. I believe they were released March 1st. So I've got those three styles to show you. We are having an amazing sale right now. It's well, we've got the BOGO sale. I'll go through all of our promotions, but we're also doing a Steals and Deals event tonight. So it's going to be really fun. Steals and Deals is something I have not done in a long time. And I know it's really, really fun, but they do go fast. The styles do go fast. So hopefully you'll be able to grab some things, and I will explain how it all works too. Zealous Syrup, hello, welcome. Rich Cereal, hi. Thank you both for joining me. I appreciate it very much. So I'm really excited. Let's go ahead and get started, and I will just repeat a few things as I see more people hop on, and we will go from there. So Chipper Lunch, hello. Neat Pastry, hi. Artful, oh, I missed it. Artful Candy, hi. Welcome, and welcome back to those of you that are coming back from last week or previous Thursdays to Hair Flair Live. I really appreciate the consistency. So thank you so much. It's always fun to connect with you. And of course, we love to do the giveaways and show wigs and all that great stuff. So thank you for joining me. And to those of you who are new to Wig Studio 1 and our live showcases, welcome. Hi, Simple Coffee, Dynamic Chowder, Baking Gigi, and Valid Lunch. Hello. Thanks for joining me. All right, so let's talk about Wig Studio 1. I'll start there. I have some great notes. I actually had to make notes today. Not that I don't every live showcase, but we have so many promotions going on right now. I wanted to be sure I remembered them all. So right now at Wig Studio 1, you can save up to 75% off what we call outlet styles. Those outlet styles, they are all final sale because they're discounted so much. But they are a combination of discontinued items, maybe styles that are available still, but they're discontinuing that color. So there's some discontinued styles. There's some styles in there that just have some discontinued colors. There's overstock in there. You'll notice Envy's latest, Donna, Molly, I can't remember. There's one more in there. I'm going to be adding more, believe me. But those are some overstock styles. Those are not styles that are discontinued, but they have a surplus of inventory. So we are offering them. I want to say those overstock styles are about 40% off, which is great because usually we don't go any higher than 30% on Envy. Just keep in mind, all the outlet styles are final sale. But they are up to 75% off. There's some Raquel Welch ones in there for like 65% off. And these are all brand new. They're direct from the manufacturer. They're just being discontinued, and there's a surplus of inventory. And so we're working through that and wanted to offer you guys some really great deals. Nimble Sugar, hi. Florida girl, welcome. So nice to see you. Sassy Strawberry, hello. Okay, so back to the promos. We have up to 75%. I say up to because some are 40, some are 30. There's some Henry Margaux styles in there, brand new. There is one, Chelsea, and there's two colors. I believe they're both rooted blondes. Maybe one is a blonde and the other one's a rooted one. So pretty, such a pretty style. And it's like, I want to say they're 30% off. They are final sale. But just a really pretty style, that Chelsea. At least that's what I thought. And I looked at pictures of this style too, not just the model pictures, but pictures that Eileen, Crazy Wig Lady, had worn previously. And it's just such a pretty style. I honestly don't know why they're discontinuing those colors in it, but maybe they just are introducing, there's reasons behind all of that. Sometimes they want to reintroduce them with maybe a root or a slightly different, maybe more, what's the word I'm thinking? Coolness, ashy or something. They're both blondes. That's why I say that. So anyway, check out the outlet sale up to 25 or 75% off. All the styles in that outlet. We have open box open. We are doing steals and deals all weekend long. And our open box section is up to 65%. So there's some in there that are 60, most of are 65. I want to say there's a couple brands that are a little bit lower, like 45 or 50% off. but definitely some really good deals in our open box collection. So check that out if you haven't already. We are having a BOGO event. So this is our second buy one, get one free event. And we have a collection. It's a small collection, but nonetheless, a collection of some Belle-Tress discontinued styles, but also some Rene of Paris styles that are in that collection. And not all of them, they're not all discontinued. Some are just inventory surplus, and you can buy one. You get, I want to say we have them for like 30 to 50% off. Buy one, get the second one free. And you can mix and match. So definitely check out the BOGO collection. There is a link to that on our homepage. And just click on that and it will take you to the collection. I want to say there's like 12 or so styles in there. Next time we run a BOGO, because it is really popular, I will definitely add some more styles to it. Time is not my friend these days. I it seems like there's always something I need to prioritize. So I didn't have a chance to get a lot more of those in there, but they will switch up, they'll switch out, and it will be, you know, fresh. And next time we run it, so it'll be really cool. I'm excited for BOGO. I hope you guys have liked it, and it seems to be pretty popular. So BOGO ends tonight, though. I wanted to let you know our BOGO event has been going on since Tuesday. We're running it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we're turning it off tonight. So, but we will have it again. So don't despair. Again, 75% off the outlet sale, up to 65% off our open box. I'm going to share with you tonight our open box, some of our open box collection or styles for our steals and deals. These are really fun. They're discounted really highly, and I'll get to try them on and show them to you. We'll talk about the color, all that great stuff, the specs, the pricing, and then they are limited though, but I will get to steals and deals and we'll talk about how that works. All right, so to give you just a little bit more information on our promotions, this is why I took notes, because there's a lot going on right now. 45% off Rene of Paris. This goes through the whole weekend. So 45% off the Rene of Paris, Noriko, and Amore brands all weekend long. So definitely check those out. We have 30% off Envy, Ellen Villa, Estetica, Tressallure, and Wig Pro, the synthetic styles. Some of those Wig Pro synthetic styles are so beautiful, especially from the Style and Veil collection. Those are all heat friendly. A lot of the caps are hand tied, very high quality. That collection came out, I want to say 2 years ago. It's been really popular. So 30% off all those styles. We have 25% off Raquel Welch, 20% off Gabor and John Renault through the weekend. And we have 15% off Belle-Tress. 15% off, and that's kind of a daily special for us. We always have 15% off Belle-Tress. So check out the Belle-Tress collection and let us know if you have any questions there too. All right, so we went through all of our promos, up to 75% off the outlet sales. Those are our final sale. Up to 65% off our open box collection, final sale. We have 45% off Rene of Paris, Amore, Noriko, not final sale. If you purchase anything that's on sale, that's what's kind of nice about shopping with Wig Studio One, is just because you get a special on it, it doesn't mean it's final sale. We allow returns for all of our products for the most part. Those that we don't, that are final sale, are clearly marked on the product pages. And of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us at support@wigstudio1.com. So those are final sale, but 45% off Rene of Paris, Noriko, Amore, not final sale. Same with Envy, Ellen Villa, and Estetica, 30% off through the weekend, 25% off Raquel Welch, 20% off John Renault and Gabor, and then of course the 15% off Belle-Tress. Those are all returnable though. If you are able to, and we have a really great return policy too, which I'll get to as well. But if you, let's say you purchase a style and it doesn't work for you, you can initiate a return and send it back to us, and you'll get a full refund to your original form of payment. Or you can opt for store credit. If you know you're going to shop for a different style, maybe you want to switch it out for a different color in the same style, we will offer store credit if that's what you prefer, or a refund to your original form of payment. So I just wanted to share that with you. As for returns, since we're on the topic of open box items and returns, that's where these come from. So we have, and I don't say this enough, but I did open up several open box items today so that I could get them prepared for our Steals and Deals showcase. And I have to say, our returns department, there's Chase and Colton and Carrie there. Carrie has a lot of functions, but Chase and Colton typically will check most of these styles in. And basically what they are is when you place an order here at Wig Studio One, most of the time it will ship direct from the manufacturer if it's any of the brand names. The only time it doesn't ship from the manufacturer is if it's like a push item, which is our in-house brand. I'm going to be showing some of those tonight too. In fact, I have one on. I will be showing a little bit of push tonight. So in-house items like push come from our office here in Ridgefield. Most accessories we've pre-ordered with the manufacturers and keep them here. It's just faster and easier to consolidate orders. Some of the brands, I should say, we will have them come into our shipping area, and then we distribute them to our customers. And that just allows us to save a little bit on shipping. So I guess I can't say everything comes to, direct from the manufacturer, but they come from the manufacturer too, as in Ridgefield, and we ship them out. They're all brand new. But our open box collection is, let's say Betty purchased a wig and the color wasn't right for her, so she decided to return it to us. Well, Betty sends it back to us. We receive it. We check it in and inspect it. There's like a 10 or 20 point inspection that each style goes through. And then once it passes inspection, we put it on our open box, in our open box collection, and go live on the site with anywhere from 40 to 50 to 60% off. Right now we have open box up to 65% off. So that's how our open box collection works. What I wanted to share is that I opened up several of these open box items today so that I could get them prepared for Steals and Deals for our show tonight. And the guys in the shop do such an amazing and very meticulous job of inspecting, repackaging, and making these styles just as new as possible. So essentially what open box items are they're items that have been returned to us, purchased, shipped to the customer, then tried on, sent back to us because for whatever reason, maybe the cap wasn't the right fit, the style wasn't right, maybe the color didn't work for her. So we take them back, provide that customer full refund once we've inspected everything, put that back on the site, and then we sell it as final sale. And this allows a lot of people who are limited on budget to get brand new styles that have just been tried on for a fraction of the price. Like right now, they're 65% off their reduced online price, which is already about 15% off. So, well, sometimes 10, sometimes 15. So you're looking at like from salon pricing, if you're looking at salon pricing, it's more than that. It's usually 75 to 80% off. So we have some really great deals in our open box collection. Feel free to shop there. They are final sale though. I did want to share that. But what I wanted to also share is a big shout out and a thank you to our returns department, Colton and Chase. They do an amazing job. And when I was working with these styles today, it just reminded me how hard they work. And it's a difficult job. Sometimes people don't follow the return policy, and it can be very challenging to pull some of the products out that we receive back and work through them and complete a final inspection. And, obviously if it's not eligible, we don't put it on the website. Sometimes we'll donate it. Sometimes we have to send them back. It just depends. And it's tough. So if you're watching Colton and Chase, we will do a pizza next Friday, not tomorrow, because I know you probably already have your lunches ready, but next Friday, we're going to do pizza for you guys at the office because you guys just work so hard and you're amazing. So, all right, I will move on here. So let's get started with Steals and Deals. This is how it works. So we have usually one of each style. I'm going to showcase them. When I put them on my head, Mackenzie's going to go live with the style. You'll have a very brief moment to purchase it before someone else does. They're discounted deeply. And they're really, it's fun. So, but sometimes it can be frustrating too, especially if you see one and you're like, oh, I've been waiting for that color. I want to get it. It's a great price. And then you add it to your cart and you check out, and you can't check out anymore because it's already taken. It does go quick. Some of our members or viewers will use more than one device. So they'll have their phone to watch and then a laptop or iPad or whatever here, and they keep one screen open. I don't remember how they do it, but if you gals have any tips and you want to drop them in there in the comment section for your Wig sisters, that'd be awesome. But they will sometimes use more than one device just to be able to stay here, but be in the collection, refresh, see it go live, then add it to their cart really quick. So it's a thing. It can be busy, but here's what I want you to take away from this evening. If you miss a style, please don't be sad. Number one, it's probably going to come back onto the open box collection here anytime. We have a rolling sort of products, styles, colors that come in every day. So our returns department opens up the same day that we receive the product back. We issue refunds for the most part, and those products go live on the website that same day. So if you miss your opportunity, please don't be sad. We will have another sale and you will have an opportunity. It just might not be today. So I apologize for any missed opportunities or frustration. But what I'd love for you to take from this is just some education. I'm going to talk about push. I'm going to show the new Gabor styles. We're going to talk about steals and deals. I'm going to show you wig caps. We'll talk about permatease, talk about measuring your head. We'll talk about a lot of stuff. Plus it's fun and we have giveaways. So maybe if you miss that style, you'll scoop up a gift card or something like that. So just stay with me and we'll be positive. We'll have a great time. And best of luck to you, to all of you. I'm going to go ahead and finish with my opening because I want to make sure those that are joining us for the first time have all the information. And I know I've been talking your ear off and I'm sorry. But I wanted to let those of you who are not familiar with Wig Studio One know. My name is Andrea Carlson. I'm the founder and CEO of Wig Studio One. To contact us, our email is support@wigstudio1.com. Support@wigstudio1.com. That information's down at the footer of the website. We also have a toll-free number. It is a callback number. So it's 877-594-3001. That's also at the bottom of the website. So please feel free to give us a call anytime. Just be prepared to leave your name, phone number, and what your call's regarding. And one of our personal hair consultants will get back in touch with you just as soon as possible. We also offer free consultations, free virtual consultations. So there is a link to that also at the footer of the website. So please feel free to opt in to those. You can click on that link. A calendar will pop up. It will. Hi. I don't know what happened. I got kicked out. Anyway, I'm back. But for the virtual consultation, it will give you an opportunity to select the day and time that works best for you. And one of our personal hair consultants will reach out, connect with you. And the virtual consultations are really helpful if you're new to wig wearing. We are booked out. We're a small company. So please don't be sad if you look at it and it's a few weeks out. I'm sorry about that, but we will definitely do our best to get to you. Another thing too is you can always email us at support@wigstudio1.com and get some of your questions answered before your virtual consultation. So when you do get there, you have as much information and tools in your toolbox as you can. What I like about the virtual consultations is it's kind of a beginner's class. It starts with explaining the differences between different brands. Some brands run a little bit bigger, some brands run a little bit smaller. Talks about the importance of measuring your head. We all have, it's just like shoes. When you buy shoes, you have to know your foot size. Wigs are no different, although there's not as many sizes as there are with shoes, but there are like ultra petite people who have just really small petite heads. There's petite, there's petite to average, there's average large. Actually, Gabor does have some styles that are average large cap. Then we have large cap. And then there's like certain types of caps that you can get away with buying an average because it will stretch a little bit. And then there's also adjusters at the nape if you need to pull it in, if you're more of on the petite size. So there's a lot of information to be offered at these virtual consultations. They cover a lot in 30 minutes. But essentially there's different cap construction, there's different hair fibers, there's different price points. And there's different brands. And of course, there's different styles, texture. There's also toppers. I'm going to show a few toppers tonight. So I'm excited to share some of that education with you too, if you're not familiar with what a topper is. It's not a full wig cap. It's a base that you clip into your bio hair. So if you're struggling with hair loss or maybe just thinning, or you have areas that need coverage, but you don't want to wear a full wig, a topper may be a really good option for you as well. So there's a lot of education and information that will, if you can soak it up, it will make your hair buying journey a lot more pleasant. Oftentimes when we get to this stage where we want a wig, or it's not everyone, of course, some people just enjoy wearing wigs. Maybe they're going gray and they don't want to deal with, the coloring and things like that by their stylist on a regular basis. But a lot of times people are losing their hair for some reason. It could be a treatment that they're going through, or potentially stress. I mean, there's so many things that cause hair loss now. I can't tell you. So you're dealing with all of that in your life, and then you're feeling like, well, I've got to go to work and I want to be presentable, so I need to have a wig or something, some alternative hair to kind of offset some of the loss that I've experienced. And then you realize, oh my word, this is a lot. There's so much to learn, and it's just overwhelming because you're already over here trying to deal with that whole personal element of what you're dealing with on the daily. So our goal as personal hair consultants is to just help take some of that stress off you. We work with you to identify a style, a color, fibers, cap, brand, all that stuff that's going to work for you based on your lifestyle and based on your budget. So definitely check us out for a free virtual consultation if you'd like to. You don't have to be new. You might just want to meet with one of our PHCs, personal hair consultants, to see like if they can suggest maybe a different color, or you're looking at trying a new brand, but you're not sure about which color is closest to the one that you currently wear in a different brand. There's a lot of reasons why people will schedule a consultation. So, but if you're a beginner, I highly recommend them if you've got 30 minutes to spare, because it will really shave off a lot of that learning curve, and give you more information in a short period of time so that you can make the buying process a little bit easier. All right, so we talked about our email, how to contact us, phone, virtual consultations. Shipping. We offer free shipping in the USA on all orders over $175. If you are joining us from overseas, we also ship to worldwide, but that shipping is calculated at checkout. We're actually working to lower our international shipping right now, so I hope that we're successful in that. Shipping is continuously rising. It's not the only thing in this world, but everything's going up. But it is hard, and we're just trying to get some better rates so that we can pass those along to our customers, so that you can get it there as quickly as possible at the best rate possible. So stay tuned for that. All right, we do have 45-day returns. So returns are kind of a topic of this live because we're doing open box, and those are returned items. They're brand new items that have been shipped out to the customer, tried on, sent back to us, been through inspection. I did want to share too, our team inspects the wigs very thoroughly. Then we put them on the website, assuming they pass inspection. Then before they're shipped out, so we get an order for an open box item. Before they're shipped out, they're also re-inspected a second time, just to ensure nothing was missed the first time. So our team is really meticulous about the open box, and they take a lot of time and pride in ensuring that they are eligible. So that you can shop at the open box collection and feel confident that you're going to be getting what you're paying for. All right. We don't have any restocking fees either. I don't know if I mentioned that. We have a 45-day return window, no restocking fees, and we have a try-on option. So if you pay $4.95, I believe, at checkout, this only applies to items that are not final sale. It'll automatically populate in your cart. You have the option to uncheck it if you want. But what that does is, let's say you buy 2 or 3 wigs and you try them all on in the comfort of your own home. And then for whatever reason, maybe one doesn't work, maybe 2 don't, or you just wanted to pick one and send the other 2 back. So you've chosen your favorite, you take the other 2, you go to our return portal and fill out your email and your zip code, I believe, or maybe order number, I'm not sure. And then that will bring you, what it will do is if you've got that try on at checkout, it'll just give you a free return shipping label. So you don't even have to pay for return shipping. If for some reason you don't want the try on option, you can still return your item. It's just what will happen is you'll go through the return process and then it will offer you a discounted return shipping label. So just to give you a heads up about that. So you don't have to purchase the try on. It's just kind of an easy way for you to have the confidence like, oh, I know I'll get a label, but it's honestly, it's pretty easy either way. So totally up to you, but we do have that feature. And I do get some really great feedback about the try on option. Chili Butter says, I've gotten some great open box wigs. They are pristine. Thank you. I love that feedback. Let's see here. Bumpy Caviar. Hi, Andrea. Oh, I just missed it. Well, hello, Bumpy Caviar. I didn't get to read your whole message, but nice to see you. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so we talked about shipping. Let's talk about our Facebook group. I am behind. We do have some members who are asking to join, and I have not gotten to it, but I promise you the weekend is coming and I will be caught up by Sunday evening. That is what I do. And well, most of the time. So if you have to wait just a day or two or a few hours, please bear with me. We have a really great Facebook group, and I'm just going to touch on this really quick. I know I've been talking for almost a half hour, so I'm so sorry. We'll get started. Our Facebook group has a number of members in it. It is full. It is a private group. So it's not supposed to be visible to your family and friends, just in case we do offer like pseudonyms now, or you can go in. I think it is considered a pseudonym. You can go in and you don't even have to comment under your own name. But everyone does have to be reviewed and approved. I usually will review your account just to make sure it's not like a fake account or someone trying to sell you something. We want the members of our group to feel like they're part of a community that's safe and they're not going to get negative information. They're not going to have, there's no mean girls in there, like it's all very well monitored, and it's just a really great group. It's a wonderful group full of very supportive, very educated people. There's a lot of new people in there. They can ask questions about wigs. They can ask questions about, fit or products that people use, or, hey, I'm thinking about buying this style. Does anyone have it in this color? Can you send me a picture? And they can upload a photo. So there's a lot of pictures in there. There's a lot of education in there. We do giveaways in there. We do special sales in there. I'm hoping to try to do more of that this month before the month ends. So it's just a really fun community, very supportive, and I'm just proud to be a part of it. I did start the group, but Raquel runs it for the most part. I'm in there. I try to get in there daily. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. But I love to comment on people's, posts and wish them well, or provide any guidance that if I come across a question, provide some guidance that I might have some knowledge on, or perspective. It's just a really nice place to be if you're feeling isolated. A lot of people in their daily lives don't know people who have hair loss, and so it can be really isolating, and this group is just a way to hop on social and be celebrated, so I hope you'll join us. And that group is Wig Studio 1 Wig and Topper Facebook group. If you're on Facebook, Wig Studio 1 Wig and Topper Facebook group. We also have a business page at Wig Studio 1. You can follow us there. We also have Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, all that stuff. It's all at Wig Studio 1. So please feel free to join us. We try to do some really fun stuff. All right, let's talk about our giveaways for our Hair Flair Live tonight. So tonight, we're not giving any physical items. We're going to be doing gift cards, mostly gift cards, because it's just easier. And that way everyone can participate. So tonight, we're going to mix it up a bit. We've got several gift cards that we're going to be giving away. So I'm going to talk about the giveaways. And we will go ahead and put up our first gift card. Our first gift card giveaway is a $25 gift card to Wig Studio 1. So Mackenzie, when you're ready, there it is. So you just click on that giveaway box on your screen. It should open up. You'll put your email address in there and it will automatically put you into a random picker, and we will select a winner for a $25 gift card. So this is kind of just a start so we can share with you how it works if you're new to this. So yeah, we don't. Okay, so if you're joining us on other platforms, because we do stream to multiple platforms, and you want to participate in the giveaways, please navigate over to our website, wigstudio1.com. From there, you'll click on join the live stream, and it will assign you a pseudonym. So the reason why it assigned you a pseudonym, like polite syrup, tall lunch, polite radish, to name a few, shy guava. Yes, there are so many cute names, but really what that is designed for is just to protect your privacy. So that way, if you're not open about wearing wigs or alternative hair, or you're not sure if you want to be open about it, or regardless, it just gives you the opportunity to participate. You can comment, you can congratulate people, you can ask questions here on this public site, and no one has to know who you are. So you can go in and edit that if you prefer to change your pseudonym, or if you want to put your real name in there, that's fine too, whatever you prefer. That is the purpose of that, is just really to allow you to participate in a discreet manner if that's what you choose. All of the emails that you send in, we don't do anything with those. We don't sell them to any companies. We don't, the only reason why we utilize your email really is to reach out to the winners, so we can let them know. So in this case, the winner of this $25 gift card we'll email that. It's a digital gift card. Physical items, which we don't have physical giveaways tonight. We just have the digital gift cards. Those normally, if you're from overseas, we'll share with you like how we can get that to you if you're selected as a winner and you win a physical style, like a piece, because oftentimes we'll give away wigs. So anyway, but we don't have those tonight. We're all doing digital gift cards. So just trying to make it simple and fun. So we don't have to worry about that. But if you are joining us and you'd like to participate in the giveaways, then just navigate over to our website. Again, it's wigstudio1.com, and click on join the live stream. You'll be assigned a pseudonym, and we can go from there. So, all right. I'm sorry. I talked a lot. That does run in my family. This is a true statement. But I'm having a great time. I just always feel bad sometimes when I don't get a chance. Yes, so Cute Cupcake says, what's going on with the AI try-on option? So I will share with you, we actually have paused on that. We had this amazing feature on our site. You could go to the product page, click on it, upload your photo, and it would share with you a picture of your wig and the color that you'd like. It was so fun. We had so many people doing it. And it was really, really, for the most part, it was accurate. Now, there were some people that were like, I can't get it to work for me, or it gave me this style that doesn't even look like what the model's wearing. You know, it's a pixie and this one is down to my shoulders, but I like it. So which one is it? There's just some improvements that we needed to make to the technology. So we've paused on it for a little while. So thank you for asking. I appreciate that. We have paused on it for a little while, but we do intend to bring it back. We just have to figure out what that looks like. I think as technology improves and as we have more opportunity to utilize that type of technology, the easier and better it will be for the consumer. So we're definitely not closing the door on that. We just have paused, and I will keep you all posted, because I think there were some people that had some hiccups. A lot of people just loved it, and I'll tell you, the traffic on that was just out of control. Everybody was trying on so many different styles, and it was amazing. But we do have some hiccups and some things we need to work out with it, so that it is paused for now. Oh, Florida girl, yeah, I know, I did too. Newbie here, excited to, oh, I missed you. Excited to see this. Quick Toast, I believe, is Newbie. I'm sorry, Quick Toast, just so you know, my name's Andrea. Sometimes I have trouble reading the comments, so bear with me, but welcome. Glad to have you for sure. All right, so just, we talked about all of our promotions. I'm gonna rattle them off again really quick. We have fast shipping, easy returns with no restocking fees here at Wig Studio One. Then we have personal hair consultants. They're amazing. They're so nice. We have a great returns department. Again, thank you, Colton and Chase and Carrie and Mackenzie. So if you're new here, Mackenzie is kind of my sidekick here on these live showcases. She troubleshoots technology. When we have hiccups, she will answer as many questions as she possibly can, steer you in the right direction, all that stuff. So if you have a question, please feel free to put it in the chat. And again, if you don't get your question answered for whatever reason, please feel free to email us at support@wigstudio1.com. So real quick, up to 75% off all of our outlet styles, up to 65% off all of our open box. Those go through the weekend. BOGO event ends tonight. So we do have a BOGO collection. It's really cool. Buy one, literally get one free. And the buy one is already reduced. It's between 30 and 50% off. So buy one, get one free. They are select styles, but definitely check those out. Again, those are also final sale. Up to 45% off of Renee Paris Norico Adirons, 35% off Ellen Villa, Aesthetica, Envy, Wig Pro Synthetics, Tress Allure, 25% off Raquel Welch, 20% off Gabor and John Renault. So we've got a lot of really great promotions right now. We are starting a mystery gift giveaway with purchase starting tomorrow through the weekend. So that'll be really fun. I've never done anything like that before, but I have some really cool mystery gifts and I think you'll love them. So when you purchase, that will be automatically added to your. I'm back. I got kicked out again. I don't know why. I better get started, right? But those will be added to your cart as a mystery gift, and you won't know what it is until you receive your piece. So I'm excited. It'll be fun. I'll wait and get our feedback on that, and we'll go from there. All right, ladies, let's get started. I am going to introduce this style, and then we'll announce our winner of the $25 gift card giveaway. Again, to enter those giveaways, you just click on the box. It will expand. You enter your email address, which we don't sell or do anything with. It does go into a random picker, and then we will automatically select a winner here during the live showcase. So, all right, so the one I have on now, this is Margot by Push. This is a 16-inch style, but it's wavy. It's wavy Remy European human hair. So that's why it's falling like just right below my collarbone. Because of these waves, it kind of pulls up the length a little bit. This color is Brulee. I'll share the cap construction with you and everything. But first, let's talk about the color. So Brulee it combines a natural ash blonde with highlights of golden blonde and a light brown root, creating a multi-dimensional and natural color that blends cool and warm. So again, it's a natural ash blonde with highlights of golden blonde and a light brown root, creating a dimensional and natural color that blends cool and warm. This is designed with Remy European human hair. So this is gonna have a higher price point for sure, but it's fully hand tied, and I'll show you the cap here again real quick. Original pricing on Margot is $2,189, $2,189. 40% off right now. That is through the end of March. We've been running a March Madness sale all month long on Push. So it is up to 50% off. I forgot to mention that in our promos. This particular one is 40% off. And then we have a couple others that are 30 or 35 possibly. So up to 50% off. But all the Remy European human hair right now is 40% off. Which is a really good deal. That brings it down to $1,313.40. So $13.40 for Margot. And I'll show you her lace front, and then we'll talk about the cap construction. This is one of my favorites. I love this style, very light density. And I really love Push hair. The human hair, I get a lot of feedback about the quality of it, that it's really, really solid, good quality, and it will last you. A wig like this will last you as long as you care for it properly. The hair itself will last you for several years. I would say I'm trying to be conservative. Let's go from 1 to 3 years, but they can last longer. It will depend how long you're wearing it for, how frequently, how you care for it too. So there are some delicate products or items, materials, I should say, on this style because that's what pushes the price up. But it is a really beautiful style. Comes in a number of different colors. We will be rolling out Push color rings here soon, so I'm excited to do that. I honestly have them here. I just have not had a minute to add them to the website. But what I wanted to show you is this style has a silk top, so you can part it wherever you'd like, and that's the kind of natural look that you're going to get. It looks like it's kind of growing from your scalp. And the reason for that is because it has a 4x4 French silk top. There's a customizable hairline on this. So it goes ear to ear. It's literally starts here, goes all the way over, but it comes long so you can trim it. That might intimidate some people. We do have some videos on it. But I did want to let you know what to expect when it arrives. Most push styles come with these clips, the European human hair ones do. You can remove these very easily. I don't use them. But just if you want them, they're there. If you don't, you just take a little pair of sewing scissors and cut that thread there, and then it will remove the little clips. And additionally, you can also add them back in pretty easily as long as you're handy with a needle and thread. But so here's a look at the interior of the cap. It is fully hand tied. So when you're out in the wind, and it's going to have beautiful natural movement. It's as close as you can get, I think, to having your own hair on your head, unless you do like an adhesive long term. I think that might, be the next closest step. And then it's a fully hand tied wig with a really natural looking movement and hair and color and all that stuff. So we do have an extended nape here. Hook adjusters at the nape, so you can pull that in if, let's say, your head is a little bit smaller. You can also wear a wig grip underneath it if it's a little bit loose, but you do have these adjustments down here that will help pull it in here at the nape so that you have more of a custom fit. So this is Vivian, or I'm sorry, this is Margot. If I said Vivian before, I apologize. This is Margot. Again, she's Remy Human Hair. The push line is our in-house line, and I started it back in 2018, I think. And really, I have hair loss myself. I really wanted something with a French, with a silk top, but also the Swiss lace. I needed softer lace. I have very, very thin skin. I don't know if you can see, very sensitive skin. And when I was wearing traditional synthetic wigs, the lace is welded for the most part, and it's designed that way so that it can remain more durable. But I had issues with fit, and I would pull off my wig at the end of the day, or when I was done wearing it, and I would have scratches here because the lace was just a little too tough for my skin. So I really wanted Swiss, and I had to design my own. The only one I knew of at the time that had Swiss lace was over $3,000, and I could not afford it. So my goal at that point was, let's create a line that's affordable. That's all relative, right? A $2,000 wig is not necessarily affordable to everyone, but it's affordable luxury in the sense that you won't find this type of wig, European human hair, fully hand-tied cap, for less. I say that without doing a ton of research, but from the brands that we carry, there's nothing that is in this price point that has all of these amazing, beautiful materials. And the hair, the feedback that I get on the hair is just really phenomenal. So I just wanted to share that with you. This is Margot by Push. And I'm going to go ahead and get started with our steals and deals. So Mackenzie, you want to go ahead and we'll announce the winner of our $25 gift card. All right. So congratulations, Sunny Chips. You are the lucky recipient of a $25 gift card to Wig Studio 1. And our team will go ahead and send that to you via email probably tomorrow, so you can use it this weekend. But definitely check your spam folder just to be sure it didn't go in there, because sometimes our communications do. And then if for any reason you don't receive it, please email us at support@wigstudio1.com and we'll make sure to check on it for you. Congratulations. Yay. Hi, Stable Cookie and Bliss Waffle. Modest Cheese Witty Cake. So nice to see you guys. Plain Moose. Hello. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our first steals and deals item. This one is one of our best sellers. This is Upstage Average Cap. I always try to get a number of different colors for you all so you can see the various colors available, but this particular one is RL61. It's called Palest Pearl. So it's almost like just a pure white. It's really, really pretty, but it does have some dimension in there. I'll get you a description of this style too. So, or color, excuse me. So Upstage has Some really nice cap features. Again, you can see it's goes ear to ear. So it's got this extended lace front hairline, full monofilament top. So that allows you to part wherever you'd like. Got the velvet ear tab, extended velvet nape with the Velcro adjusters for more personalization. Then there's another look at the ear tab. Now, this style is fully hand tied, just like Margot. The main difference here is it's got some covered wefts, so just soft covered wefts right here at the nape, and that usually just helps the style support the style there so it doesn't lay too flat. So yeah, but otherwise fully hand tied cap. Let's go ahead and try this one on. Now, Upstage comes in a large and petite cap. So if you like this style, but you know your head is a little bit smaller or a little bit bigger, you can absolutely have a little bit of, I'm sorry, I have it on incorrectly. You can have a little bit of some variations, some options there. So here's a look at that lace front. And then this is a look at the style. Again, this color is called Palest Pearl, and this is Upstage. The style is designed with heat-friendly synthetic fibers. Again, full monofilament top, so you can move the part wherever you'd like. If you're a right side parter, you can move it over here. You've got a nice natural looking, what's the word I'm thinking of? Scalp appearance part there. So a lot of times people, and I see this a lot, when people say, you know, make a comment like, oh, I love your hair, where'd you get it done? And our members in our Facebook group sometimes will say, I got this great compliment, but I told them it was a wig, and they just couldn't believe it. Like even their physicians are like, what? You have a wig on? So a lot of these styles are designed to be just as discreet as possible so that you feel like you, again, you feel confident in your hair. So let me go ahead and do a spin, and then we'll talk about the specs and the pricing and stuff on this particular style. This particular style is very popular. Upstage is a bestseller. And I think that's across the board with a lot of retailers in our space. It's just a very popular style. It's by Raquel Welch. All right. So this particular style regularly is $528.20. With 65%, oh my word, 65% off right now in our open box Steals and Deals collection. That brings it down to $184.87. $184.87. We talked about the hand-tied cap, all hand-tied with the exception of just a few covered wefts in the back. The length on this, the front is 6.5 inches. The crown is 9.25. Sides are 8.5. And the back is 8.5. Nape, right at the nape, is 6.5. The weight on this style is 3.74 ounces, and it is designed with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. So you can add some curl to it. One thing I will share with this particular style, or any heat-friendly style, if it's just long enough to touch your shoulders, you're going to want to add some heat to the bottom of the fibers fairly regularly. You don't want to go above what they recommend, but definitely like a warm hot brush, or maybe even a flat iron on a low setting, just to keep those ends a little softer. Because of the type of fiber, they will tend to get a little bit crunchy, and that's just due to movement and friction. So heat-friendly styles are a little bit more maintenance, but they also have so much more flexibility. You can style them. So if you want one wig and lots of different looks, you can usually get that if you're open to styling them, and definitely adding some heat to the ends. Thank you so much. I think that was Agile Mustard. Yeah, thank you. I agree, cute cupcake. And this style comes in probably 40 different colors. So if this isn't your color, but you want to try this style, Definitely check out this style on the website. It is all Raquel Welch's 25% off. So you can still get the color of your choice in and still get a good discount. I do want to say too, open box styles are final sale, but if you were to buy it in upstage in a different color, or maybe this color, and because you wanted to be able to, you can absolutely return it even though you get the discount. And not all retailers are like that. So definitely read the policies before you purchase, just to make sure that you're familiar with it, and that it's comfortable and acceptable to you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I did want to share with you just a little bit about Raquel Welch. She has always been very Hollywood, right? So her styles are going to have volume. This is a fully hand-tied cap for the most part, no permatees that I can tell, but it's not necessarily light density because it's designed for volume. So if you wanted to get some volume out of this, you absolutely can. And that's just her signature. That's how she designed, that's how she wore her hair, you know. I did want to share with you though, if you like the Raquel Welch brand, but you're looking for a lower density style, they do have their Featherlight collection. And those are designed for lower density. So something to consider if you weren't aware of that. All right. So let's move on to our next style. This is a tress-allure style. This is Trend. This is a really popular style by them. And this color is 385160. 385160. You know what I forgot to mention on Raquel Welch is I didn't really go into detail about the color, the palest pearl, but it is really just more of like a almost pure white, but it does have some dimension in there with like some platinum blonde, but it's light dimension. This one has quite a bit more dimension. You can see it's got some lighter, it's a completely different color, in other words, but this is 385160. This is Trend by Tress-Allure. This is another popular one. So this one has again, an extended lace front hairline, full monofilament top. This allows you to part wherever you'd like. There's a look at her velvet ear tab, extended velvet nape, Velcro adjusters for more personalization in terms of fit, open wefted cap construction. And then there's a look at the other ear tab. So let's go ahead and try this one on. Trying to get it has a fringe or a bang on it, so trying to make sure I get that pulled out before, so it doesn't get stuck underneath. So I have a bit of a short forehead for those of you that are new to this live. These live showcases. So I just wanted to share that. A little trick you can do is just kind of move the cap up just a little bit so it's a little higher than your hairline. You really can't tell when looking at someone, but it definitely pulls that hair out of your face, or out of my face. My forehead is a little shorter, but if you have a little bit longer forehead, and I'll go through the specs so you'll know how long these are, these bangs. But if you do have a little bit taller forehead, I guess I should say, then you shouldn't have to pull it back. And you can always trim them too. What I like about this is it does have a lace front hairline, so you can see how natural it looks. And so if these were really bothering me, I could easily just kind of sweep them to the side, and it looks still really natural because of that lace front. So you're not going to see like a wig cap there. Well, it looks like I just froze. Hi, I'm back again. Nice to see you. Sorry about that. I got kicked out again. Okay, so let me go ahead and do a spin, and then we'll talk about Trend. All right. So Trend. Did I do the wrong one? I sure did. I think I went out of order. Sorry. We'll do trend right now, Mackenzie, and then I'll switch to the Gabor styles. I'm sorry. They're in a different spot. So, all right. So let me find trend here. Here it is. All right. So this is a light gray, this color. Again, it's 38.51.60. It's called light gray. The pricing on this particular style is $469. With our open box pricing up to 65% off. This one is $164.15. $164.15. I already did do a spin. Let's talk about the specs. All right, so the specs, the front is only 3.25, so not as long as I thought. I was thinking it was about 4 inches, which is a little too long for me, but 3.25 on the bang. The crown is 9 inches. Sides are 2.5 to 9. Back is also 9 inches. And then the nape is 2.5 inches. The weight on this style is 3 ounces. And then she is, designed with heat-friendly synthetic. And I know some of you may ask about permatease, so I will get ahead on that. I'm really not feeling any permatease at all in this style. It's definitely very light density, and I'm not feeling any permatease. So hopefully that is helpful for you. I'm just not ready to go out to go gray. I'm old enough, but not ready. I hear you. You're only as old as you feel, right? And you don't have to go gray. What I've learned too is that I could wear gray if I wanted to. Now I'm 51, and I don't have hair, so I wouldn't know if it's gray yet or not, but I'm sure when I did have hair, I was starting to see grays. That was even before I had kids. And I remember thinking, because my mom used to always say, "You're gonna give me gray hair." So I guess in my head, I thought, oh, well, I'll probably get gray hair when I get kids like my mom did, right? But it actually started before then. But what I found with colors is sometimes, as long as you stay like neutral with your makeup and your top, you can kind of get away with most colors. So it could be gray, it could be, a brunette, a pink, it just depends. But for the most part, I can wear grays now. And I never thought I really could, but I found that I can cycle through different colors as long as I have like a very kind of blank, neutral shirt and makeup. So I don't know if that would help you, but gray is the only color I order. That's BRKN2. Yes. Yeah, they have some beautiful grays. They have some beautiful dimensions. We even have in the push line, we have a human hair gray, which is really difficult to come by. And it's kind of like I don't have it here to show you tonight, but I will at some point. I was actually going to do a full on push show this evening, but I'm just not ready. There's just so much. So I thought, you know what, we'll mix it up and we'll throw, it'll be a mixed bag. We'll throw a few things in there. But I do plan on showcasing a lot of the different colors from Push. And we do have a gray one. If you're looking for human hair, that may not be the case. People really gravitate to synthetic because it's all pre-styled. So human hair is more for those that miss styling their hair and they really want a long time, like they want the upfront investment for longer term wear. And then we have our customers that love synthetic and they just go, there's some that purchase the same style, same color pretty regularly. And then others that are like, I want to try brunette. I want to be a redhead. Tomorrow I'm going to be gray, so there's just a lot of personality and a lot of different ways to approach wearing alternative hair and changing it up and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I hear you. Catherine by Push and Gray was my first instant. Oh, awesome. I love that. Did you know Catherine's my sister's name? She does spell it a little bit differently. But yeah, that's very cool. I'm glad you shared that with me. I'm glad that you like that one. It's a really cute style and very popular too. Okay. All right. Let me just get back on track here. So I have some Gabor styles I'm going to show you. Sorry about that, Mackenzie. Let's see if we can get back to where we were supposed to be. So this is Stay Out Late. So I'm going to show you the 3 new Gabor styles. I believe they launched at the beginning of this month. So I'm a little late to the show on this, but Stay Out Late, Raise the Bar, and Cutting Edge. Cutting Edge is so cute. And I have the perfect human hair style just like it. So it's really, really cute. Anyway, let's start with Stay Out Late. All right, so this is Stay Out Late by Gabor. Beautiful, beautiful style. Very long. Heat-friendly fibers. This color, if you're wondering, is color GF2933SS, also known as Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice. Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice. You can see it's got a little bit of a root there. Very, very beautiful style. All right, so the cap on this style has an extended lace front. That's nice if you want to wear the hair back up off the face. We've got a center monofilament part, so not a lot of space there, but about 2 fingers width. So you can have some flexibility in moving that part, but you want to be sure not to move it too far over on this side, because then the material will show through the cap. And the whole goal is that you want it to look natural at the scalp at the part. So there's a look at the velvet ear tab, extended velvet nape. And there's another look at the other side. This style is open wefted and lots of flexibility too. This is average and cap size. But it does have those adjusters at the nape in case you need to pull it in at all so that it feels more secure. There we are. Wow, it's beautiful. Let me show you the lace front hairline here. And then here is a look at the part. This one I believe still has its zigzag part, so I didn't want to interrupt that. But so this is not a steals and deals style. This is just showing you the new Gabor style, and Gabor is 20% off through the weekend. Such a beautiful style. So I believe this is also heat friendly. So just to share with you, if you're looking for a style like this, you will want to definitely add some heat to the ends of the fiber specifically, probably right at the nape as well, because there will be friction there that will make the ends lose their soft touch. And it's important to do it when you first notice it. If you allow it to go too long, then it becomes difficult to get it back to that soft fiber. So this is Stay Out Late by Gabor in color 2933 SS, Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice. This would be great for an updo as well. If any of you are going to an event like a wedding and you want to, have an updo, that's a great way to use the longer styles, because you can pull out just a little bit of hair. They look so good. They look very natural, and it's really pretty. I'm not the best stylist, but I do want to get better. So I hope to be able to show you some updos here in the near future. All right, so let's talk about Stay Out Late. This color is GF2933SS, Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice. It's described as a strawberry blonde shade with strawberry blonde shaded with dark red brown. So strawberry blonde shaded with dark red brown. The cost on this style is normally $351. All Gabor is currently 20% off, bringing this one down to $280.80. $280.80. And I'll go ahead and do another spin really quick. All right, so the specs on this one, again, this is Stay Out Late by Gabor. The bang, let's see if I can find it here. It's 7 There it is. 7.25 inches. The crown is 17.5. The nape is 16.5. The sides are 10. That's basically till like 10 until the first layer, 10 inches. And then the back is 16.5. This style does weigh 7.1 ounces. And it's designed with heat-friendly fibers. Thank you, Florida girl. Foca girl, hi, thank you very much. So nice to see you gals. Okay, let's move on to our next new Gabor style. So this one is called Raise the Bar, and this color is Shaded Cappuccino. It's GF 1222 SS. But before I show you the style, just going to go through the cap constructions real quick. So this one has an extended lace front hairline, left side monofilament part, and then there's a look at the rest of the lace front. It goes all the way to the other ear tab. Here's a look at the velvet ear tab, extended velvet nape, open wefted cap construction, and then there's a look at the other ear tab. Okay. So here is a look at Raise the Bar. Just a really cute, again, this color is Shaded Cappuccino, very, very popular color, designed by Harry Wear. And first off, I'm going to show you a look at the lace front. Just trying to make sure I get those hairs in place so they're not in my face, but really cute. Wavy style, it is heat friendly, so you can add some additional curl if you'd like, but again, you want to, because of the length, you'll want to just understand that you probably need to add some heat to the ends from time to time to make sure that they stay soft. All right, so let's talk about pricing for Raise the Bar. This color is Shaded Cappuccino. It's described as a light golden brown with cool blonde highlights all over. A light golden brown with cool blonde highlights all over and dark brown rooting. Original price on this style is $333.90. We have a 20% sale, so it's a promotion going on right now. All Gabor is 20% off. That brings this style down to $267.12. $267.12. Very cute. We talked about the cap construction. The length left is what I read. The length is, the bang is 7.25 inches. Crown is 12.25 inches. The sides are 11 inches. The nape is 9 and the back is 11 inches. This style does weigh 4.8 ounces and is designed with heat-friendly synthetic. Thank you, Best Salsa. Yeah, this is a really cute one. I love this color though. This is just a good color. For those of you that don't know, my family has trouble with me as a blonde. I think it's just because they're not used to it. And I love like rooted blondes and stuff. So this is a perfect compromise. It's like a blonde. It's kind of light brown with some blonde highlights, just a really beautiful style and color. Okay, so let's go ahead and I will show you the third style by Gabor. This one is Raise the Bar by Gabor. And then the next one is called Cutting Edge. All right, so this one is in a very nice color also. This is called GF 1923 SS. And again, this style, I think Alicia did a video on this, but it's really cute. Cutting edge. Cutting edge. You can see it's kind of like a, I don't know that it's inverted. It's all one length. It's like perfectly one length. And then, but down here on this side, you have like a little bit lighter, or I'm sorry, a little bit of a layered bang. And it's on both sides. So you can see it on both sides right here. Okay, so let's talk about the cap first, so I don't forget. Okay, so extended lace front, middle part, monofilament part. There's a look at the velvet ear tab, extended velvet nape with Velcro adjusters for more personalization, open wefted cap construction, and then there's another look at the velvet ear tab. This one's really cute. This one is also heat friendly in average and cap size. Look how cute. So cute. Just a very simple, elegant bob with like the kind of the razor edge. Trying to keep those fibers just away from my face. And you can usually do that by just taking the warmth from your hands and kind of redirecting them. Our personal hair consultants are taking a class on how to fix like a face flopper. So if you ever have trouble with that, please feel free to reach out to us. I know they'd love to help. And sometimes that's just part of how they're packaged, and sometimes it can be a little bit more challenging. But this is cutting edge. The style I was going to tell you that's very similar to this, but in Hi again, I am back. I'm sorry about that. I got kicked out again. The style I was going to share with you that is very similar to this, but in human hair, is Genevieve by Push. Now the difference in Genevieve is all one length. So we don't have like this kind of longer bang that is slightly shorter than the actual bob. And it's kind of like an inverted bob. So Genevieve is, I want to say 10 inches in the back, and then it kind of graduates to 11 inches here in the front. So if you really like this style, but you're looking for a human hair fiber, then it's very, very similar. When I saw Alicia's video on this style, the first thing I thought was, oh, wow, that's like Genevieve, but in synthetic hair. So the difference too also is the cap construction. Genevieve is 100% hand tied, French silk top, extended lace front. So you can part it wherever you'd like. And then of course the lace front's also customizable. So a little bit different, but in terms of style, very similar. This is so soft. These fibers are so soft. There's no permatease in there. I don't feel any permatease at all. It's just a very lightweight. I feel like this should be in, well, Raquel Welch has the Featherlight collection, but I feel like this should be in that collection just because it's so lightweight, really light density. All right, let's talk about cutting edge. Oh, we're going to do a gift card giveaway too. So what we'll do, Mackenzie, because I went out of order, we have another $25 gift card giveaway for Wig Studio 1. So we'll go ahead, and that box is up there now. So if you're interested in entering, just click on the box. It will expand. Go ahead and put your email address in there, and then we'll put it into a random picker. And then we will select the winner here on the live, and we will email you the gift card. So what I wanted to share with you is I did go out of order. So Mackenzie, what I'm going to do after we get through showing cutting edge, I've already showed trend. So I'll show the next style, and then we can announce the gift card. How's that? That'll give people enough time to enter. Okay, so this is Cutting Edge by Gabor. We do have a $25 gift card giveaway. Just click on that box and enter your email address if you'd like to participate in that. This color is GF1923SS. It is called Shaded Biscuit. It's described as a light ash blonde, evenly blended with cool platinum blonde with dark roots. See how nicely it's just blends together. It's just so gradual and very natural. So again, that is light ash blonde, evenly blended with cool platinum blonde and dark brown roots. This style is regularly $297. With 20% off, it brings it down to $237.60. All Gabor is 20% off. Discounts are automatically applied at checkout, and that brings this one down to $237.60. So the bang is 7.25 inches. The crown is 9.25. The sides are 6 inches. You can see actually it feels like a little bit of layered here. And then the back is 8.25. Nape is 1.5, if I didn't cover that. The weight on this style is 4.5 ounces. And I'll go ahead and do another spin. Such a pretty style, and the fibers are so soft. All right, mocha and cream, like in Amelie for Genevieve. Oh yes, you're right about that. Right now in Genevieve, we have what's called Belle Creme, which is very similar. It's a human hair color, very similar to the Brown Sugar Sweet Cream by Beltress in synthetic, heat-friendly synthetic. And then we have mocha, which is like a color 4. It's like a deep, kind of a rich brown, but we don't have the redder version of that. We do have a color called Noisette in the Euro collection, not Genevieve, but in the Euro collection that is close to mocha, but not quite as light. It might be a little darker. So anyway, just sharing that with you, but thank you for that feedback. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do a spin because I'm not sure what else to do. I lost my train of thought. Let me go ahead and do a spin and then we'll move on to our next steals and deals style. So this one is Gabor. This one is not on clearance at the moment that I'm aware of. This is a new style by them, Cutting Edge, but it is really cute. All right. So okay. How is everyone? I'm just checking in and see if I can edgy yet effortless. I agree. Single shrimp. Very cool. Rich Kiwi says, it pulls too blonde. Oops, I own mocha and the Belle Creme. Oh, you do? Yeah, the Belle Creme is blonde. It's a cool brown and it's got blonde highlights throughout. So, Steeple Cookie, hi. Okay. Next up, we have Veneta by Beltress. This is a Steals and Deals item. This color is Burnt Biscuit Blonde Rooted. Burnt Biscuit Blonde Rooted. This style is designed with heat-friendly synthetic. And we'll talk about the color and all the specs in just a moment. This one is part of the Luxe collection, so it's a fully hand-tied cap. It does have some covered wefting right at the nape, sort of. This is actually a very similar style to Upstage, the one I showed originally. But let's look at this cap construction. So you have, I really like this. I don't know if everyone else does, but I really like this. You've got silicone right there on the ear tab. I think it feels cool to my skin, but also if you want to secure your wig a bit more, you can add a little bit of adhesive there. It's got a full lace front. So the lace goes all the way around the ear tab. Full monofilament top. And there's no seam there too. I really like that. And then there's a look at the other ear tab. The cap fully hand tied with the exception of down here right by the nape. You can see there's some covered wefts. And again, especially with the lower density styles, you'll find that so that it doesn't fall right into the nape of the neck there. It helps it just kind of break a little bit easier, so it supports the structure. All right, and then there is a look at the extended velvet nape, Velcro adjusters for personalization. And then again, it's hand tied. So this entire cap is fully hand tied. All the monofilament, all the lace, everything is hand tied. This only machine made area is right here. All right, let's go ahead and try this one on. I've never tried this color. Again, this is burnt biscuit blonde rooted, or this style. This is a first for me, so let's see. Whoops. All right, very, very nice cap. Definitely average in size. It is a little shorter than Upstage. Upstage kind of falls, you know, right, at least on me, fell right at the collarbone here. But this is Veneta by Belle Tress. They're both heat-friendly styles. And then this one is just a little bit shorter, I feel. And of course they have a little bit, no, the cap construction is basically the same without the silicone on the ear tab. So let's take a look at this lace front hairline. And then here is what the part looks like if you were to move it around. It's a really, really cute bob style, but definitely shorter than Upstage, but very, I think very similar. All right, let's go ahead. I'll do a spin and then I'll share the specs with you and pricing. Thank you, Amiable Crepe. Nice to see you. Just feeling for permatease. I'm not feeling any. Very light density style. And again, this is Veneta by Belle Tress, heat-friendly fibers. All right, so we talked about the cap construction. The length of the bangs are 7 inches. The sides are 10 inches. The nape is 4 inches. And then the overall length is 7 to 12 inches. The weight is 3.3 ounces. It is average and cap size. And then again, heat-friendly synthetic fibers. Light density, no permatease. All right, so let's talk about pricing. I should talk about the color too, I'm sorry. Burnt Biscuit Blonde Rooted. So this one is, it says slightly warmer than the famous Butterbeer Blonde. Blend of sandy, hint of honey, creamy soft blonde with mixture of a medium root. So slightly warmer than the famous Butterbeer Blonde, blend of sandy, honey, hint of honey, and creamy soft blonde mixture with medium root. Their color descriptions always make me hungry. So for those of you that are familiar with numbers, all the color numbers for this particular color are 10, 16, 88. So 88 is going to be really platinum, which is probably right here, right around the bangs. Then you have your 10, which is this like light brown. And then 16 is the more golden, kind of a golden blonde, or what they would say hint of honey. So hopefully that provides a little bit of context there. And then the root is 8. Is this color warm? Velvety Peach wants to know. I would say yes. It's a more of a warm blonde. It does have some cool tones in it, but definitely, let me pull it off really quick and I'll just double check. Oh, I have to tell you pricing too. Let me get to pricing and then I'll share a little bit more about like what my perspective of the color is. All right, so pricing on Veneta by Belle Tress is normally $669 with 45% off our open box. That brings this style down to $397.95. $397.95. Did I talk about the bangs? I think I did. I went through all of the specs. 7, sides are 10, nape is 4, overall length is 7 to 12 inches, and then the weight is 3.3 ounces. So with 45% off, again, this is all open box steals and deals. Our final sale brings this one down to $397.95. All right, let's talk about this color really quick for Velvety Peach. This is a tough call. There's so many cool tones in this. The root is more of a cool brown. It's not like it doesn't have red, but what I'm seeing is this 10. That's what's making me think it might run a little bit warmer. But all the other colors, the 88 and the 16, are definitely cool blondes. So I'm gonna say it's a cool toned blonde with warm highlights throughout. I don't know if that's helpful, but I'm just trying to be really specific. It's kind of a mix of both. But I think overall, you know, from a distance, I would say it's more of a cool color. So hopefully that is helpful. All right. So let's go ahead and announce the winner of our $25 gift card. That is Valid Mint. Congratulations, you are the lucky recipient of a $25 gift card to Wig Studio 1. We will go ahead and send that out to you via email, probably tomorrow. So definitely check your spam folder if you don't see it in there. Give our team just a little bit of time. But if you don't see it there by the end of the day, then please feel free to reach out to us at support@wigstudio1.com. Congratulations, and thank you for watching. Yay, you are welcome. Congratulations. Okay, so next up we have Westwood by Beltress. We are actually going to do another gift card giveaway. So we'll do another $25 gift card giveaway. If you want to put that up on the screen there, Mackenzie, when you're ready. There it is. So if you're interested in a gift card by Wig Studio 1, please feel free to enter into that giveaway, and we will announce the winner here shortly. So this is Westwood. This is definitely like a va-va-voom, beautiful, lovely style. This color is Auburn Spice Rooted. It's beautiful. And this is one of our steals and deals. So I'm going to share with you the cap construction. So this is from the Luxe SE collection, very similar to the Luxe cap, but there are a few differences. Not really that many though. But the fully hand-tied caps are going to be more expensive. So just be wary of that, or I guess, acknowledge that. If you're looking for a price point that is lower, you're going to want to maybe go with a basic, not necessarily basic caps with no lace front and no monofilament top. Those are going to be your least expensive options. And they're great options. They're more durable because they don't have all these, you know, delicate materials on them. They still look very natural, but what you will find is there's going to be some permatease in there. It just depends on your style and what your needs are. But the more you add to your style, like hand tied, or you have a lace front or monofilament part or full mono top, or you have this beautiful extended lace, the more expensive it's going to be. So just to share that with you. And again, if you are new to this journey and have any questions, you can, you know, please feel free to reach out to us at support@wigstudio1.com. All right, so back to Westwood by Beltress. This is one of our steals and deals. So this one also has full lace front, goes all the way down to the ear. So you can, that allows you to pull it back up off your face. You can see full monofilament top. There's the other side of the lace front, and then you have this silicone if you want to use for, you know, to add adhesive. You don't have to. There is an extended nape, velvet nape here with Velcro adjusters for more personalization. This cap is also, so everything's hand tied, but what I see here on the SE is that those covered wefts are just a little bit more. So this type of cap is just slightly less hand tied than the Luxe collection. So that's basically the main difference. All right, let's go ahead and try this style on. It's so pretty. This one is heat friendly, and because of the length, you're going to want a wide tooth comb. That's going to be your best friend. Gosh, these just fit me like a glove. They're so comfortable. So for those of you interested in bell truss, just we talked about in the beginning here, we talked about measuring your head for a wig. Well, there's a lot to select from in the average cap size, but different brands also run slightly different, like jeans, like tops. Some brands run a little bit smaller, while others run a little bit more roomy. Bell truss is one of those brands that run slightly more roomy. There's just a Hi, I'm back. I got booted again. There's just a ton of flexibility in the cap, and they fit. They fit really well. So I don't want to deter you. I'm just saying that they're kind of roomy. So if you have slightly larger head or average, you can even still wear bell truss as a petite head. But if you're more on like the petite side or ultra petite, I would say go with an actual petite, a size that is made for petite. So bell truss tends to run a little bit roomier. Aesthetica runs a little bit roomier. Most other brands run true to average. Ellen Villa, you'll notice her styles are more of like a petite average. So they're slightly smaller, but you can still wear a petite average if you're an average cap size. So, or head size. So hopefully that helps. I will say Ellen Villa's hand-tied caps for me run more snug. Their Hair Society collection, I think, is designed for women who have full hair loss. And so when you put the cap on and you have any, like, if you have hair on in there, it just makes it feel a little bit more snug. So their hand-tied caps run a little bit snugger, while John Renault's hand-tied caps they can fit an average cap size for sure, or head size, but they also have a lot of flexibility and they can stretch. So if you're looking for hand tied, or you're looking, maybe you're in between and you're just trying to find the right cap that feels good to you, hopefully that's helpful. Nice color on you. Thank you. Yes, elated lime, me too. Welcome back. Nice to see you. All right, let me do a spin on Westwood, and then we'll talk about the color and the style and pricing and all that good stuff. So this one does have a fringe, and I'll go through like those lengths and stuff, but here's a look at the lace front. And again, it does go all the way down. So here is the ear tab for me. This is just a really good fit for me. This particular cap. All right. So there's a look at the lace front. And then, not sure, can't see. There is a look at what the parting would look like if you were to move it around. Such a pretty style. So for those of you that are not familiar with a wide tooth comb, I have this one here from John Renault. And I use these even on my human hair wigs. Sometimes I'll use different, like a regular comb on my human hair wigs, but I always use the wide tooth side. But oftentimes I just use this, and that's usually when I'm styling, because these are tough to style with, just because they're so wide that the hair falls right through them. So, but yeah, always definitely use a wide tooth comb on your longer synthetic pieces, and then you want to start from the bottom up. So if you have like any tangles, just start gently at the bottom, and then you move yourself up through the layers or the length of the wig. Strong Papaya says, love this color. I mostly wear red or blonde. Oh, good. Well, let's talk about the color then. This is Auburn Spice Rooted. It's described as a rich blend of deep auburn tones with a darker rooting for natural depth. Copper and golden highlights create a sun-kissed effect, suiting various skin tones and adding vibrancy to any hairstyle. So again, Auburn Spice Root is a rich blend of deep auburn tones with darker roots for natural depth. Copper and golden highlights create a sun-kissed effect, suiting various skin tones and adding vibrancy to any hairstyle. It definitely is a beautiful color. Okay, so original price on this one is $697. With 45% off for steals and deals, it brings it down to $383.35. $383.35. We talked about the lace or the cap. It's got that extended lace front, full monofilament top, mostly hand tied all around except for that covered, that soft covered wefting at the nape and a little bit up. All right, so the bangs, it says, are 7 inches. Bangs are 7 inches. The sides are 10, so that's going to be your first layer. 10. The nape is 4 inches. Overall length, am I on the right one? Oops, I'm not. I have the wrong specs for this one. So Mackenzie, when you have a second, no stress at all. Just drop the specs in the comments area so people can see them if they want them. And if I can see them, I'll definitely repeat them. But the weight on this one, oh, I'll take the weight too, please. And then the fibers are heat-friendly synthetic. And again, no rush. If you can't do it, it's on the website, it's on the product page, so we can always just grab it from there. Okay, so let me do a spin. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so sides are 17.5 to 19.5. The nape is 12.5, and overall length on this is 20 inches, 7 to 20 inches. So thank you, Mackenzie. The weight on this, though, is only 4.4 ounces. That's impressive. Beltress is definitely known for their lighter density styles. I know this one's got a lot of volume, but it is still very light in density. Are the adjuster straps covered? Bright Toast is asking. I don't know if I understand the question, but let me show you the adjusters again, and maybe that will answer your question. So when you have it on, it is covered because the nape is under, is at the nape of your neck. So this part is touching your neck, and then here's your adjuster. And then there's your other adjuster. Hopefully that helps. Thank you, Humble Pizza. Spiced chai. Mackenzie is on it. Yeah. Thank you, Mackenzie. Okay, let's go ahead and, oh, we will have a winner to announce. We'll go ahead and announce the winner of our $25 gift card to Wig Studio 1. And that is Famous Walnut. Congratulations, Famous Walnut. You are the lucky recipient of a $25 gift card to Wig Studio 1. And we will get that sent out to you probably tomorrow, hopefully first thing, but definitely check your inbox or check your spam folder just to make sure that it didn't go into your spam folder. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us at support@wigstudio1.com. All right. So congratulations. Our next style, next style is Yvette by Push. I love Push. Again, this is our in-house brand. This color is Bombshell Blonde. This is on Steals and Deals. So let's start by showing you the cap construction. So our heat-friendly pieces in the Push line were in collaboration with Beltress. So we were fortunate enough to have very similar cap construction with the no seam, just extended lace front, full mono top, allowing you to part wherever you'd like. There's a look at the velvet ear tab, extended velvet nape with the Velcro adjusters for more personalization. Average and cap size, very flexible cap. And then there's another look at the velvet ear tab. All right, so let me go ahead and try this one on. This is Yvette. This is color Bombshell Blonde. So this was a popular color by Beltress. They've since discontinued it. But we still have it in the push line in some of the styles, not all of them. But this is Yvette, heat friendly, just kind of like a light beachy wave. I'm going to show you what that part would look like should you decide that you want to move it. And then I don't recall if I showed you the lace front, so I'll just show you that really quick. But lots of blonde, you know, here, so you don't get those darker knots at the front hairline, which is nice. So this is Yvette, super cute. I love this style. All right, let me go ahead and do a spin, and then we'll talk about the specs and pricing for Yvette. Okay. All right, here we go. So Bombshell Blonde is a golden brown root with a blend of white, pure blonde, and satin blonde. So golden brown root with a blend of white, pure blonde, and satin blonde. The cost on this style is normally $503.20. This particular one is 65% off, bringing it down to $161.02. $161.02 for our steals and deals. We talked about the cap construction. The length on the sides and the crown and is 11 inches. So no fringe or bang on this. So 11 inches, and then the nape is 3 inches. The weight on this style is 4 inches, and Yvette is designed with heat-friendly synthetic. Hi, Amiable Crepe. Hello. I like this style because it's super casual. You can add, because of the heat-friendly fibers, you can add some additional curl to this. You can pull it back up off your face. You could wear this style with a t-shirt or a hoodie, or you could wear it with a beautiful gown. Like, it goes with everything. It's just, it can be dressed up or dressed down. It's really, really pretty. Thank you, Sassy Strawberry. All right, so I'll do one more spin on Yvette, and then we will move on to our next one. Permatease, let me just share with you, there is no permatease in Yvette. So if you're wondering about that, it is permatease free, even at the nape. Thank you, Elated Lime. Yeah, I do love this one. I am partial. It's really cute. Okay, here we go. All right, so one of the things I wanted to do was share a little bit of topper information with you all tonight. So I have a topper, because not everyone wears wigs, right? I have a topper by John Renault, and this one is called Top Coverage. Top Coverage Wavy. So there's a wavy and a straight. This one's 12 inches. There's also 18. So this comes in basically four styles. It's a wavy and a straight in 12 inches and a wavy and a straight in 18. Oh, thank you, Mackenzie. You're the best. So let me talk about the base and how you apply a topper and what the difference is between toppers and wigs. So first off, this base size is 11 by 11 and a half. So this one's going to be designed for more advanced stage hair loss. You can see this style has a lace front on it. So it's a topper, and it allows you to wear it all the way up to the front hairline. And it gives you a lace front, so it looks really natural. So it's also fully hand tied. The base is fully hand tied. And then these pressure sensitive clips are removable, That's why they created this style. So they have some silicone underneath it. You can remove the clips and use adhesive if you'd prefer, or you can do a little bit of both. But the clips clip into your biological hair. And then if you prefer to utilize adhesive, you would just remove these. And these are really easy to remove, just like I showed you on Margot. You just take some sewing scissors and you can clip out. Let me see if theirs are different. No, you just clip out the thread and it takes that right off. And then just as easily you can sew it back in if you're handy that way. Okay, so basically what a topper is you clip it into your biological hair. So you want to have a full wig. Now you can wear a full wig if you have no hair loss, some hair loss, or a lot of hair loss. It doesn't matter. Wigs are just, they pop on, they pop off. Toppers though, are not everyone's a candidate for a topper. But they are a nice alternative to a wig. And if you're just now getting into alternative hair and you don't have advanced stage hair loss or a lot of hair loss, you might be able to get away with a topper. And it's kind of like just an ease into it. Instead of having a full wig on your head, you have something that's clipped into your biological hair. I started my hair journey with a little topper. It was this little baby one that clipped right in back here. I had for those of you that don't know, I have a condition called trichotillomania, and it's a hair pulling disorder. And I used to have a full head of hair, but I would have these patches. And I went to a wig shop and I got this little clip-in hair topper, and it was like night and day. It just covered that spot right away. It was so easy. I didn't have to wait for it to grow back. I had like a color 4, if you will, for hair color back when I did this, and they fitted me with a color 4. So I didn't have a lot of blending to do. So it was really easy for me to pop in, pop off. It was really quite a miracle. I was very just enamored by this little topper, which is actually what got me into this industry. But that was a tiny one. That was for beginning stage hair loss. This one's for advanced. So every topper is going to have a base size. This one again is 11 by 11.5 inches. So it's pretty good size. There are toppers that are, John Renault has some easy hair toppers. They're skinny, maybe 2 inches wide or 2.7 inches wide or 7.5, and then 5 inches long or 5.2 inches long. And you can move them around. A lot of them have the capability, not all of them, but a lot of them have the capability to move the part around as well. So what you want to do when you're considering a topper is measure your area of hair loss. If you have, I know I've used this example before, but if you have, let's say, a 4x4 area of hair loss right here, measure that. And then you want to get at least a 5x5 topper or a 5x6 or 6x6. You don't want to do 4x4 or any smaller because you want these little pressure sensitive clips to clip into healthy hair. And if you are measuring 4x4 with a loss, then that base size is going to be too small for you. When you try to go to clip it in, you might get some side hairs over here, but it's going to be probably thin and fragile and maybe even break those hairs. And that's the last thing we want, is for alternative hair to create breakage or hair loss. Well, I'm getting really good at this, just coming out and going back in. I just got kicked out again. I'm so sorry, guys. But, aside from that, we haven't had many technical issues. I hope that by saying that out loud, nothing happens. But aside from me getting booted from this live a number of times tonight, I'm able to hop back in pretty quick, and we don't have the technical issues that we've had in the past. So that is a positive, right? All right, so back to toppers. You definitely want to measure your area of hair loss before you purchase a topper. Make sure the base size is, at a minimum, you have an inch perimeter. I would go with 2 just to be on the safe side. But when you have, so some toppers have a lace front. If you have a lace front topper, you can put that lace front right up on your natural hairline. If you don't have a lace front topper, they're generally, now you can wear them different ways. So I'm not saying you have to stay in this box, but generally speaking, if you don't have a lace front, you would want to attach the topper about an inch back from your natural hairline. And the goal is to bring your bio hair forward and blend it with the hair of the topper. So it just looks very, very natural. You can wear it all the way forward. I know people that do, but just generally speaking, that's how it's designed to be applied and worn, unless it has a lace front, and then it's designed to be worn right up to the top. So I'm just going to put this one on. I don't have the ability to, I kind of put it on like you do a wig, and I really don't need to do that. Give me 1 second here. It's been a while since I've had a topper on my head. I was trying to line up the lace front. So, okay, so I can't clip this into my bio hair, but at least it gives you an idea of what it would look like. So here's the lace front. I might pull that just a little forward. And then what you want to do in terms of application is put it where you want it, right? And then hold it down. Hold your head, or hold it on your head so it doesn't move. And then you're going to use those clips to clip into your biological hair. If you hold it in place, it will be much more comfortable throughout the day. If you don't hold it in place, what happens is it might slide back just a hair. You don't even notice it, but you will feel it because it's pulling on your bio hair. And again, we want to make sure application is good so that it doesn't tug or cause discomfort or possible breakage on your bio hair. So this is a topper. Again, I don't have it clipped in, but at least I can do, and this is a Steals and Deals offer. I'll go through pricing and all that stuff, but I wanted to just share with you a little bit about toppers, how they're applied. And I do have a couple tricks too. If you have kind of thinning all over, but you really want to stay with a topper and not go on with a full wig, there's a few things you can do. So first off, let me do a spin. So this is Top Coverage Wavy 12-inch by John Renault. It's on our Steals and Deals list tonight. Hopefully this will allow you to see like the coverage and stuff. This color is 12 FS12. This is Malibu Blonde, so one of their California blonde colors. The cost on this topper is $503.20. With 65% off on our Steals and Deals tonight, that brings it down to $129.50. $129.50. It is designed with synthetic hair. The base again is 11 by 11.5 inches. Length on this is 12 inches. The texture is wavy. Weight is 3.5 ounces. And this is designed with traditional synthetic. So let's talk about this color really quick. I don't want to pull the fibers back because it's not secure to my head. So bear with me here. The Malibu Blonde is described as a light gold brown, light natural gold blonde, pale natural gold blonde blend, shaded with a light gold brown. So hopefully that will give you a little bit of insight into that color. All right, we went through the specs. Now, if you have, I'm going to grab my water really quick. I haven't had any since I started here, and I'm starting to get a little coffee. If you have thinning hair all over and you really want to stay with a topper, you can do it. One of the ways I would recommend is before you apply your topper, you could back comb just a little bit, just gently back comb your bio hair. And what that does is it kind of, I don't want to use the term like rats it. You don't necessarily need that, but it does kind of create a thickness that allows those pressure sensitive clips to hold on to. It gives them more to hold on to. Another thought too, if you don't mind using product, is just put a little hairspray in there and then back comb gently. You don't want to damage your bio hair, so just a little bit, and then it makes it so much easier for those clips too, because they have more to hold on to. When I was young, let me grab my water. Okay, I'm so sorry. I had it in here, I just didn't bring it over to me. When I was young, I remember my aunt, she's so sweet. She would put this banana thickness stuff in my hair. Like I would go to her house, I would take a bath, and she would put this thick banana conditioner in my hair because it was so thin. Like my barrettes would slip right out. I couldn't hold on to anything. So she would try this thickening stuff and it smelled like bananas. It was really, really good. I don't know why I shared that with you. I guess just like the fine, thin hair is possible with hair loss, you know. And so if you add just a little bit of product or hairspray, and then just gently back comb, it does help those it gives a little bit more for those clips to hold on to. I think the reason why I was sharing that is because those clips were, you know, if you have this really fine hair, they will just slide right out, even though they're designed to hold hair in place. The hair is too smooth and silky and soft and thin. So back combing it just a little bit and maybe using a little hairspray will help. Oh, hi, Alicia. So glad you joined us. Thank you, Rare Nachos. Thank you, Mom Fajita. Good to see you. Okay, what do we have next? So I shared with you the topper. I think we have one more style to show. And then for those of you that are interested in seeing another topper, I do have a push topper, one of our Fearless toppers. It is on open box. So I was gonna share it with you. It's really beautiful. It is Remy human hair. So even though it's marked down, there's a price point to it. But if you're open to letting me share, I'm happy to share it with you, and I can do another topper demo if you want. So you can see. So the one I just showed you had an 11 by 11 and a half base. The Push Fearless toppers have an 8 by 8, so they're a little bit smaller. But next up, we have an Ellen Villa wig that is on one of our steals and deals. So let me grab that. So this one is Glamour Mono in color Chocolate Rooted. Glamour Mono Part in color Chocolate Rooted. So let's start with the cap construction. I love that. I know it's a little bit more expensive. It does add to the price, but I like that a lot of manufacturers are moving toward like the extended lace front hairline, because it's just so nice to have it just blend that much further on each side. So anyway, this one has an extended lace front hairline. You can see left side monofilament part. There's a look at the velvet ear tab, extended velvet nape with the Velcro adjusters, open wefted cap construction. This one is average in cap size. Let me just see if it's average or average petite. I'm sure it's on my specs, so I will show you here shortly. And there's another look at the velvet ear tab. Sorry about that. Okay, so try to move that tag back there. So this is Glamour Mono Part by Ellen Villa. Here's a look at that lace front and the mono part, sort of. I think it still has its crisscross, so it might be difficult to see that part. And this one, I believe is, yes, Chocolate Rooted. It has a mono part. And this is Glamour Mono. All right. So let me go ahead and, we were to do a gift card giveaway, another gift card giveaway for $25 to Wig Studio. And I'm sorry, Mackenzie, I got distracted, so we'll do it now. So this is Glamour Mono by Ellen Villa, Chocolate Rooted. The color code is 836, and it's a medium brown blended with light auburn and dark brown with shaded roots. So medium brown blended with light auburn and dark brown with shaded roots. The regular price on this one is $412.25. With 65% off this evening for steals and deals, it brings it down to $131.92. $131.92. Average in cap size. The bang here is 10 inches. The crown is 13, sides are 13, and nape is 13 and a half, with the weight 4.4 ounces. And then it does say, Mackenzie says it is petite to average in cap size. Now I have an average cap head size, and it does feel good to me. It doesn't feel, I would say it's actually a little bit higher on my ear tab than like the bell tress one, but those are a little bit more roomy, but definitely petite to average cap size. But I could wear this all day and be very comfortable. So it's not uncomfortable at all, but it is petite to petite to average. Yes, I agree. Pretty or Peppy Sprouts. Oh, hi, Peppy Sprouts. Somebody said that would be so pretty up. Oh, hot pink. Yes, and I agree. It's a beautiful style. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do one more spin. All right, so I have one more, which, Mackenzie, we can go ahead, I think, and announce the winner of the $25 gift card. And then we're going to do another gift card giveaway. So when you're ready, there we go. Narrow Crab, congratulations. You are the lucky recipient of a $25 gift card to Wig Studio 1. Thank you for joining me tonight. We are going to now put up a gift card for $50. This is our last giveaway of the night. I'm going to show you one more style. It's the push topper. Then I'll go through just a few housekeeping things. We'll say goodnight and we'll announce the winner of the $50 gift card. So if you're interested in winning, a $50 gift card to Wig Studio 1, just go ahead and click on that giveaway box. It will expand, and you'll enter your email address, and then it'll go into a random picker, and we will announce the winner. All right, so let's talk about this topper. So we have 3 toppers in the push line. The first one is, whoops, I'm sorry. I want to say the first one is 18 to 20 inches. Then we have a 22 to 24. We might have a longer one. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. We have a 12-inch one, an 18 to 20 inch one, and then a 22 to 24. So this is the 22 to 24. It's this one is on our clearance. This is an open box item that was returned to us. So we put it on the clearance, and let me just go ahead and show you. It's one of our steals and deals, the cap construction. So you can see the inside. This is all silk. So it looks like it's got a different color on it, but it is a silk top. So I'll show you what that looks like. This one does not have a lace front. It's an 8x8 base size, and then it has those pressure sensitive clips to clip into your hair like we talked about with the top coverage. The difference with these is the hair fibers and the base size and the base make. So theirs was all fully hand tied. This one has some wefting in the back here, covered wefting. And then this portion up here is all fully hand tied. And then here's what the silk top looks like. So you can part that wherever you'd like, and you'll have that silk top that looks really natural. So this color is brulee, and I don't have a description of brulee, but it is, Mackenzie, if you're able to, sorry, I have a flyway. If you're able to maybe pop that into the comments when you have a minute, if you have time, that's awesome. If not, don't worry about it. This is brulee. It is a rooted blonde. And this one is the Fearless Topper in 22 to 24 inches, Remy European human hair. And the pricing on this one is $942.75. It's 55% off. $942.75. So you can see here it does have a comb. You can remove that. So if you have, what's nice about the combs is if you have bio hair, you can kind of slide it in there, and it will hold the hair. I don't know if I can do this with this wig on, but we'll try. I feel like I should probably do it without. But this might give you an idea of the coverage and the length. Let me go ahead and I will remove this wig that I have on. Yes, the one I have on now, Proud Cider, is Chocolate Rooted. And this is Glamour Mono by Ellen Villa. Let me just verify that color. Yes, Chocolate Rooted. Okay. So pretty. Okay, so I will go ahead and put this topper on. Now, again, I don't have bio hair to add to it, so it will look a little bit different. Because I don't have bio hair, I'm just going to pull it all the way to my hairline. So, but ideally, if you don't have a lace front hairline, you would probably want to have a lace front to wear it right at your hairline, but a lot of people do it. So it's totally up to you. I'll show you what this would look like if it's parted over here. Trying anyway, there we go. Just a really beautiful, the push European hair is, it is Hi, I'm back. I'm sorry, I got booted out again. The push, what I was saying is the Remy European human hair is just, it's light density. It's very soft, very silky. And I get some really, really great feedback on this in comparison to other human hair wigs or toppers that have been purchased, just designed by different varying brands. Okay, so let me go ahead and I'll do a spin, and then we'll just do some closing things, and I will announce the winner of the $50 gift card, and we will be on our way. Everyone can go eat dinner or whatever, call it a night. If you go to bed earlier, I think I will tonight. I've got an early morning tomorrow. So again, this is the Fearless topper, 22 to 24 inches in length by Push. You can see how nice the hair just glides through the hands. It's just really soft. Do you have to match your color to wear a topper? Cute Cupcake says. That's a great question, by the way. Ideally, if you're a brunette, you'd probably choose like a darker colored topper. But what's nice about toppers is the colors are very dimensional, and they typically have rooting. So it's a little bit easier than you'd think to kind of match it to your bio hair or blend it, because there's so much dimension in there. So sort of, but like I was saying, I think last week, if you're a brunette and you purchase a brunette that has maybe some blonde highlights, it's gonna blend probably pretty well. If you're a blonde and like a lighter blonde, and you purchase a darker brown topper, it's going to be difficult. So yes, but there's a lot of help with that in terms of, it just kind of depends on what your natural hair color is. A lot of our customers will purchase like a human hair topper and then take it to their stylist and have their stylist color their bio hair the same color as the topper, so they don't have to worry about blending it all the time. But they do come in a variety of different dimensional colors, so that it gives you kind of, there's a little bit of room to play with. So I would say, no, you don't have to match it 100%. it's going to look like, if it's a little bit lighter than your regular hair color, it's just going to look like highlights. So they do blend very well. All right, I'm going to go ahead and grab my notes and we'll wrap this up. Thank you so much to everyone for joining me. I'm just going to go through our sales again. We have up to 75% off our outlet sale that goes through the weekend, and up to 65% off open box that also goes through the weekend. We have a BOGO event tonight. It does end tonight. Excuse me. Such a fun thing. There's some great styles in there. You literally buy one for like 30 or 50% off and you get one free. And it can be a different color, a different style, mix and match, have fun with it. Really, really great deals to be had there. So I hope you have a chance to check that out. We have a sale going on right now for Renee Paris, 45% off Renee Paris, Noriko, and Amour. All those discounts are automatically taken at checkout. So your price, you don't have to add a code or anything like that. The discounts are automatically applied at checkout. We have 30% off Estetica, Ellen Villa, Envy, Tressalure, Wig Pro, synthetic styles, and excuse me, and then 25% off Raquel Welch, 20% off John Renault and Gabor. For contacting us, if you have any questions, please feel free to email us at support@wigstudio1.com. We offer free returns. We have a try-on option, and then no restocking fees with a 45-day return window too. So we definitely really try to support you through this journey. We understand buying alternative hair can be difficult online, so we try to provide as much flexibility as we can to assist you through that process. We do have some free virtual consults available if you'd like those. You're welcome to try those and schedule that. There is a link at the footer of the website for that. There's also a link for our phone number and to email us too if you would like, if you don't have a pen. We have fast shipping here at Wig Studio One. We have free returns, just a really seamless policy. We've got a great group of people on our team. I'm so blessed to know them and to have them on our team. So I hope if you haven't shopped with us yet that you're willing to give us a try. And if you have any questions, just feel free to email us. Again, my name is Andrea Carlson. I'm the CEO and founder of Wig Studio One. And you can reach us on Facebook at Wig Studio One. We've got a business page there. We're on Instagram. And then, of course, we have our very cool closed private Facebook group where it's full of just a number of beautiful people, humans, just helping out the hair community. Ladies who have hair loss, it's primarily women. So women who have hair loss. Some of them have been wearing wigs for many, many years, even more than me. Some are new to wigs. So there's questions that can be asked. There's education to be had. There's lots of photos in there, lots of support and community. So if you're feeling isolated and you happen to be on Facebook, I think it's just a really great place to be. And you can just be a fly on the wall. You don't even have to comment or say anything until you feel ready. But definitely check us out if you'd like that, if that sounds like something good to you. All right. Well, I've listed all of our sales. We talked about how to reach out to us. We do have a $50 gift card that we're going to give away. So let's go ahead and announce the winner of that. Thank you, Proud Cider. Grace Carrot, congratulations. You are the lucky winner of a $50 gift card to wigstudio1.com. So my team will reach out to you tomorrow just as soon as possible to get that over to you so that you'll have it for our weekend sales if you want to shop this weekend. And just let us know if you have any questions. You can always email us at support@wigstudio1.com, and definitely check your spam folder just to be on the safe side. Make sure it didn't go in there. All right, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me talk for 2 hours plus. I really appreciate you all. It's so nice to see you. I don't have a live scheduled for next week. I am going to share a Push Live showcase here coming up very soon. I just wanted to pause on that, make sure I'm fully ready for it because there's so much to see. You guys are going to be like, wow, there's just a lot. So I'm eager to show that to you, but I wanted to come prepared. So we'll definitely schedule that and just stay connected with us through email or SMS or in our closed Facebook group, or just follow us on our business page on Facebook, or Instagram. We'll be announcing it there. We definitely announce it when we're going to go live. So, so stay tuned. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, Mackenzie, for all of your help. Thank you to all of you for watching. Thank you to my returns team who makes steals and deals possible. I just appreciate everyone so much, letting me sit here for 2 hours and try on, different styles and talk your ear off. So thank you again so much. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stay in touch, be safe, stay good to yourself. And I'll see you next time on Hair Flair Live. Bye, everyone.